So let's talk about the game of Scrum, specifically the accountabilities. Scrum is a game. Just like any game, the first thing you're going to do, I hope, is read the Scrum Guide, which is the rules of the game. But let's laser focus in on the 3 accountabilities, just like you would do playing that board game. You've read the handbook, you've read the rule book of playing this game. Now, if we're playing Monopoly, you're going to, hey, are you going to be the horse? Are you going to be the car? What are you going to be? For those who play Monopoly, if I don't get the car, I'm not going to play. In Scrum, we only have 3 accountabilities. We have the product owner, we have the Scrum Master, and we have developers. So let's talk about and visualize who those are. But the definition of that, according to the Scrum Guide, is the product owner is the person who is the visionary of the product. And then we have the developers. These are the people who actually do the work. And then finally, we have the Scrum Master, who is responsible for making sure Scrum is used and used well. Now let's go with an analogy that's something that you could relate to. The product owner, in our football analogy, would be the quarterback. Because just like in the game, if the quarterback reads the play is not going the right way, he or she can call an audible. Notice I did say she. For those of you who don't know, there is a women professional football league too. And also, remember the Scrum Master is the black and white. That is the referee. The whole purpose of the job for the referee knows everybody's job, but the referee is there to make sure everybody's playing the game according to the rules of the game, even though he or she knows everyone's position. And then finally, we have the developers, who are the people who actually do the work. Let's first talk about the product owner. Who is he or who is she? Now, the product owner is out on the field. The product owner is lining up to call a play. Now, the product owner has probably gotten a play call from the offensive coordinator on the sideline. Now, you might be inclined to think that that person is the product owner, the coach. No, the coach is not the product owner, because we're on the field and the play is about to be ran. So yes, I, the quarterback, has gotten a call in my ear or on my watch for about what play to run. I'm reading the defense, and the defense, man, that play ain't gonna work. I'm gonna call an audible. Now I'm gonna change the play, because the whole goal for me as the product owner is to A, get a first down, or B, the ultimate goal is to get a touchdown so that we can score, so that we can win this game. That's the product owner. Now let's talk about the developers. Who are the developers in this football analogy? Now remember, the developers are everybody else outside of the quarterback who are going to have a specific job to do so that A, we can get a first down. I'm thinking about my guard here. My guard job is to go hit the linebacker over there to make sure they get out the way so that my running back can grab this ball and get as many yards, ultimately a touchdown, as possible. But it's my tackle job, same thing, to move people out of the doggone way so that we can score. Now let's take this to the real world, ladies and gentlemen. Who are the developers in the real world? Well, if you're in IT and software development, those will be the people who are building this amazing software that we're trying to build. Now, Scrum is everywhere, even in construction. So who are the developers in construction? Well, think about it. Well, in construction, the general contractor would be the product owner, because they are the visionary in terms of what this ultimate product is to be. Now, the subcontractors, the people who are building the house, that's your electrician, that is your carpenter, that is your HVAC person, all of those are considered developers in Scrum. Scrum developer is just a blanket word, meaning for people who do the work. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Scrum Master. Who is the Scrum Master in this football analogy here that we are explaining to help you understand the accountabilities in Scrum? Well, let me begin to explain it to you. The Scrum Master has on black pants, He or she has on a black and white pinstripe shirt. He or she has on a black and white pinstripe hat. Who am I talking about? Exactly. That would be the referee. You see, the game doesn't start until the referee says okay, and the game doesn't end until the referee says okay. Exactly. The game doesn't start and the game doesn't end until the referee says okay. Remember, the play doesn't start until the referee puts the ball down.